This is music, and this is another episode of Maid of Steel. Welcome to another episode of Maid of Steel. It's a Band-Maid themed series on this channel. This time I'm gonna do kind of an unboxing video. I recently received this package in the mail from Rock Japan or Japan Rock, one of those two. It's a distro here in Europe. They import Japanese releases, and then we can buy them here in Europe and not pay an arm and a leg in import taxes and all that stuff. So I know what's in here, but I figured it would be fun to share it with you guys anyways. So here's a knife. Let us see if I can open this box without cutting myself to pieces. So let's see. Here, I don't know if that was a good idea. Okay, wasn't too bad. On the other side here, by the way, if you don't know, this is a typical awkward kind of unboxing thing on this channel here, and I'm trying not to cut the box into little tiny pieces because I figured I can use it to ship out VCLTs or something in it myself. So that's why I'm a bit careful here, but let's see. Go. Okay, so far so good. Just some paper to fill the box, to pad it out, I guess. So that's the contents. So there you go. Oh, there's I wonder what this is. Interesting. So it's from Rock Japan is what this seller is called. Okay, so it's a bunch of CDs. Let us dig into them and see what it is. Again, I know what it is, but it would be fun to share it with you guys, and maybe if there's somebody out there considering whether or not you should pick this up, at least, you know, you can kind of get an idea of what's on these CDs and the packaging and all that stuff. So, starting out, this is the CD version of the acoustic show they did around Christmas. Very cool. I've seen it once. The show video of it, and it's very nice, very chill. Probably torturing you guys with this sound. Very nice, very chill. Here you see the OB strip, so that is pretty cool. Very chill, and comes in this pocket. You also get vinyl in these kind of pockets if you buy Japanese presses. And there is a booklet here with some messages, probably from the band members. Yeah, it is. So that is cool. And yeah, I like this packaging. I don't like Christmas though, but whatever. Yeah, it's a very interesting show, very chill, very nice atmosphere. Like I said, I've seen the show once, a video recording of it, and I do like these acoustic versions, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have bought this. But I do prefer the sort of the original hard rocking versions. But there's some very nice acoustic interpretations of these songs for sure. So that was the first one. Okay, up next, what do we have here? We have the best of volume 1 and volume 2. So they are, let's see if we can line them up, because they kind of line up like this here. So there you go, pretty cool cover artwork. And it's, yeah, it's pretty much, you know, classics that you have on here. I don't know if they recently released a new track. I don't know if that's on here. Doesn't look like it, but I have to look more closely. But let's have a look at what's in these CDs here. So okay, there's this strip down here, but I can't seem to find the, yeah, so I have to use my knife again. So there you go. So let us have a look at what. So we got the OB strip here, cool. The CD looks like this here. What does it look like behind the tray? Just basically nothing. Yeah, I do have a lot of their releases. I have on vinyl and on CD, and the packaging is actually typically quite minimal, I would say. But yeah, so you have the booklet, you got your track list, and yeah, so okay, pretty cool. So you have so this is actually visually interesting as well. I mean, they are typically Unseen World had some pretty interesting pictures and stuff in there, and kind of required that you kind of had insight into the band's members' personalities and all that stuff to really decode those pictures. And there you go. And while I'm a big fan of the music and I admire the ladies as musicians, maybe I'm a bad fan because I don't really follow their private lives and all that stuff. I'm in it for the music and for their very impressive skills and talents as musicians. But I don't really do the other, you know, things that, you know, fans often do, like look into the personal lives of the members and all that stuff. I mean, I've watched some interviews and stuff, so I know the basics that, for example, Akane likes to eat bananas and all that stuff. But other than that, I don't really go out of my way to follow their personal lives. Their music, however, yes, that is fantastic. So I don't know if that makes me I don't know, a fake Band-Maid fan or whatever. I'm now looking at volume 2, I guess it is. No, that's actually volume 1, so I started with volume 2. And of course, looks pretty similar. So yeah, I don't know if that makes me a fake Band-Maid fan or whatever. That I will leave that up to the Band-Maid fans out there to decide. I don't really care, to be honest. I like the music, like I've said. Okay, so the booklet is of course very similar. I'm gonna go through the track lists in a minute, I think, just sharing with you. I actually quite like the visuals here. There's a bit of a rawness to them, the colors and all that good stuff. This is why I like collecting physical music media, that you can, you know, sit around and look at all this stuff while listening to the music, and the kind of excitement of, you know, unpacking all this good stuff. Okay, so let me just go through the track lists. So this is the best of volume 1. It's called Band-Maid 10th Anniversary Best Volume 1. So the track list starts out with Thrill, which thrills me because I still really like that song. Real Existence, Alone, a very important song in the history of the band. YOLO, and then Don't You Tell Me, Daydreaming, Choose Me, Domination, Dice, Start Over, Glory, Bubble, Endless Story, Different, and Warning. So quite a good kind of type of variation, you know, in the style of songs. You got some ballads, you got some pop leaning songs, you got some heavy rocking songs as well, got some old stuff and some new stuff. That's nice. Volume 2, the one we started with, so let's just go through the track list here. Shake That, that's another cool song. The Non-Fiction Days, Freedom, Puzzle, Secret My Lips, Play, I Can't Live Without You, Rockin' Me, Screaming, Blooming, and then there's this one here with a Japanese title. I can't remember which one that is. There's No God, there's Afterlife, there's Manners, that's a nice funky groovy one as well, and there's Corallium. So I would say that if you haven't heard Band-Maid before and you are interested in checking them out the old school way, the way we used to do it back before the internet was as widespread as it is now, we would go out and find best-ofs and compilations and see if it's you know, the music is something we like. I actually think this is pretty good. It doesn't have all of my favorite songs on here, but it's a very good representative of their career, and you do have some pretty good songs on there. So it's very representative, and I think you would get a good idea of what they sound like and whether it would be your cup of tea or not. Let's just go through the track list here. Starts with Smile, At the Drop of a Hat, No God, HGK, Different, Manners, Awkward, Wonderland, Time. I like that song. That's a nice it's a nice melancholic song. And I think the next one is Sayonaki Dori, and then Forward, then another one with a Japanese title, then Mirage and Page. And like I said, some very nice chill, very nice and chill versions, acoustic versions of those, you know, songs. So let's see what this is. Maybe it's a poster or something. Let's see if I can open it without damaging it. So it's okay. So it's some kind of poster. Because it says, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it says Band-Maid Volume 1. So, yeah, let's see. I considered picking this up at CD Japan because it was listed with, you know, external, what is it called? External bonus or something like that. And I did not expect this version to have it, but it seems to actually have this external bonus. By the way, right here, that's an external bonus from a DVD I bought from CD Japan. So that's a kind of a picture live from a live show. I'm desperately trying to open this without damaging the poster itself. Let's see if I can do it. That would be a shame, right, to damage the poster. Okay, now I can see I have to be careful. Gotta be super careful here. Thing is, I don't really want to use the knife here, because that would definitely increase the risk of messing up the poster. But I'm getting, you know, curious because okay, so I'm going to have to use the knife. The thing is, it's wrapped in a kind of a taped up piece of paper, which clearly is designed for somebody with long fingernails. Okay, so let us see. Yeah, okay, so it's the cover artwork. Very nice. And then I assume that the other poster is the cover artwork of volume 2. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and open that as well. There you go. And I'm gonna just take the risk and use my knife to cut through the taped up piece of paper. So let's see here. So far so good. This is getting really awkward, isn't it? But whatever. It's okay. I managed to do it without destroying the poster, and yeah. So there you go. But pretty cool, because I did not expect it to have this external bonus. So there you go. A very awkward unboxing video. Some cool Band-Maid releases. If you are, like I said, if you don't know Band-Maid, you want to get into them or see if they're your cup of tea, and you want to try to do it the old-fashioned way, these best of CDs, I think that's a pretty good way to do it. If you want to do it the normal way, just check them out on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to Wandering Souls Webzine for alerting me to Rock Japan. Thanks. Go and check out his channel. He also has lots of Band-Maid content, actually. So there you go. Thanks to Wandering Souls Webzine.